Extraordinary people, happy Monday to you again. It's Zainabu. Welcome to another Motivational Mondays. You are extraordinary. I know it's been about a couple of weeks. Every now and then I like to go on these mini breaks, but welcome again. Thanks for tuning in as always as I bring you this message today. And oh my goodness, can you believe it? We are coming to a close of 2019, of the first month of 2019. I know we were all excited. We were looking forward to what we were going to do in 2019. And just like that, before we know it, before we can blink our eyes, it's going to pass by us so fast. So I hope you have been keeping up with the New Year's resolutions, your goals, whatever you want to call it. Hope you have been sticking with those things, because we know 2019, it came, it's here. And before we know it, it's going to go by us. So we don't want to end the year to say, wow, what have I done? And starting all over again. We want this year to end on a greater note than what it started out with, than what we ended 2018 with. So I know you are going to make sure you're going to do everything that it takes to make sure you accomplish that, to make sure that happens. So I'm so excited about the topic today, as I like to title it. Woo, I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my spirit. I can feel it in my body. You cannot bury what God hasn't killed. You cannot bury what God hasn't killed. And I know we like to think everyone loves us, everyone is supporting us, everyone care about us, but we also have to be aware and be mindful that there are people in the background. Some may not even be in the background. Some of those people who smile in your face every day, but deep down inside, because they see your potential, they see your greatness, they see where you're going, they see where you're trying to get in life. And in the back of their minds, they're waiting for your downfall. They're waiting for you to fall flat on your face. So just remember and be mindful and be aware that, yes, people might love you. Yes, people might support you. Yes, people might say, oh, I'm celebrating your success with you. I want to see you success. I want to see you do great things. But there are those who are waiting for our downfall. There are those who are planning our funerals, whether it be figuratively or literally. Hopefully never literally, but someone is waiting to show up at your funeral. But let them know that God is not finished with you. God is not done with you. The only thing they're going to be celebrating is to you when you get to your finish line, when you are celebrating your greatest potential, and others, those who are really for you, when they're celebrating that. So let them know that maybe you might have had some mishaps. You might have had some challenges or some setbacks, some struggles, but it was just a time for you to grow, to build. Just like a baby, you have to first crawl before you can walk. They have to walk before they can run. And like a lion, a baby cub, you know, when they're born, they have to be nurtured and cared for by their mothers or fathers, the lions and, you know, the king and the queen of the jungle. So just like a baby cub, you were just growing to become the lioness, to become the king, the queen of your castle. And just let them know that it is time for you. You're just beginning to rise. You're just beginning to grow. You're just beginning to be awakened to that, what God has called you for. So those who are in the background, those who are waiting for your curtains to shut up, your curtains will continue to open. Your show's not over yet. You're still on the stage performing. You're still on the stage performing, and you are the star on that stage. So remember and remind those. It doesn't have to be by words, but just be by your actions, by the things that are going to begin to take place in your life. Remind them, yes, I know maybe you might have been thinking you couldn't wait for the day when they're going to say, oh, she couldn't make it. I knew she wasn't going to be able to make it. I knew he wasn't good enough. I knew she didn't have the potential. She didn't have what it takes. He didn't have what it takes. Well, let them talk. You are going to rise. God is not done with you. God hasn't killed you. God has not deleted you. He has not erased you. He has not discontinued. And because he hasn't done that yet, those people cannot do the same thing. So they can burn inside, waiting for your downfall, waiting for them to hear that you fell flat down on your face. That's not going to happen. Yes, you may fall, but you're going to get up. Yes, you may bend a little bit, but you are not going to break. It is not over. It's not done. So let them know that. Remind them by what you're doing through your actions, the things that are beginning to take place, because those people, likewise, those who are fighting you, God will also place people in your path, in your place, that are also going to help you, to lift you up, to encourage you, to truly be for you. So they're not celebrating your funeral. And the grave that they've already dug, you're not going to be buried in that grave, because they cannot bury yet what God hasn't killed. And because God has you here today shows that he's not done with you. You are going to be greatness. People are going to follow you. People are going to listen to you. You are going to be a leader, because God has not killed you yet. You are here to do great things. You and I are here to do extraordinary things. So whatever has happened to you, people might have told you that you are a mistake. You are not a mistake. You are a billionaire, a millionaire in the making. And you are set for greatness. So I don't want you to give up on that today. Maybe you started the year, the goals that you say you were going to do, you have not done any of them. But it's not too late. You can press the restart button today. You can press the refresh button today. You can start again today. Reconstruct, raise up, rise up, awaken to the new you and the best you that you know you were put on this earth for. So those who have dug up that grave for you, let them know that you are not going to be buried in it. For those who are waiting to celebrate at your funeral, they will not get to see that day. They will not get to see that day. Because the God whom created you for greatness, he is not done with you. He hasn't killed you. So therefore, you cannot be buried alive. So I want you to wake up today. I want you to arise today on your feet. Do whatever it takes. Get people in your corner that are truly supporting you, that truly want to celebrate your success, as you're helping others and helping them, helping each other to grow and become the best you that I know you were born to become. So today I want you to wake up. I want you to have it in your spirit, in your mind, in your soul, in your heart, everything in your being, and tell yourself you cannot kill, you cannot bury what God hasn't killed, because you are extraordinary. So I want you to go out there today and create some extraordinary things, because that's what you were born to do. Let's go out there today and make it an extraordinary day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. I love you all.